brand new cars from BMW, Volkswagen and Toyota, alongside news from the Moto GP. This is your weekly roundup of all the latest car and motorsport news right here on Is It Fast? The new 4 Series was shown to the world this week, and if you haven't noticed, it is a bit of a looker. The new 4 Series comes with considerable upgrades on the model that it replaces. The exterior is much better looking, frankly, and despite the grille being, considerably larger, I think it's actually a real looker. And as you look inside of the cabin, it also enjoys a lot of the upgrades in there as well, in terms of the infotainment system, the smart personal assistant feature, and the general look and feel of the cabin. As you pull back the skin, the new 4 Series also enjoys considerable changes to the engines that are available, including a mild hybrid system, and diesels will still be available, not to mention changes to the general suspension, handling, and feel of the car on the road. Additional lineups will be added throughout next year, but overall, good job BMW, that is a snazzy looking 4 Series. Volkswagen this week gave us the first glimpses of the brand new Ayrton, due to be fully revealed on the 24th of June. The Ayrton is the Gran Turismo in the VW lineup, and will also be available for the first time as a shooting brake. We shall be tuning in with great anticipation on the 24th of June, and if it looks anything like the initial drawings that we see here, then this is going to be a very, very good looking car indeed. Only 20,000 new cars were registered in the month of May this year. That's a drop of 89% compared to May 2019 and the lowest number since 1952. It's not really surprising that the number of new cars being bought and registered has dropped so significantly, given that most of us couldn't get to a dealer to order a car in the first place. And that's what's led to one of the largest dealers in the UK, the Lookers Group, announcing that they could potentially lose up to 1,500 staff. Aston Martin also announced this week that up to 500 people could lose their jobs. And we're really now starting to see the impact that this shutdown is having on the car industry. The new Toyota Hilux has been announced, and it is definitely better looking than any of its predecessors. Toyota are claiming that the new Hilux has got more road presence, and on the exterior it does definitely look a lot more striking. It's not just the exterior that's had attention, the inside has as well. There's a brand new 2.8 litre powertrain and upgraded 4-wheel drive system that makes the whole thing much better to drive, more powerful, and allegedly better off-road. When you're sitting in the cabin, there has also been upgrades to the entertainment system and general comfort and plushness. In fact, there will be a brand new Invincible X lineup that will mix both business and pleasure, making the new Toyota Hilux somewhere that you want to be. The new Hilux will be available from November this year, and dare I say it, Toyota, you have made a pickup so lovely that you won't want to take it off-roading or to a building site anytime soon. Lastly, fans of big American muscle cars, well, you're going to enjoy this one. The new Corvette C8 Stingray, yes, the mid-engined Corvette, will now be available in the UK. A fully loaded Corvette will cost you in the region of £82,000. So fully loaded, you can have a Corvette that costs the same as the entry-level 911 992. That's tempting. On to motorsport news now, and yet more championships have announced their rescheduled calendar. First up, the DTM calendar has been announced, and there will be no race in the UK this year. The new DTM season will start on the 10th of July and will include a couple of trips to the Nürburgring and a trip to Spa. News from the W Series this week: the all-female racing series unfortunately has been cancelled for 2020. Organisers couldn't see a way of completing the 8-race season safely and on budget, so unfortunately 2020 isn't going to happen for the W Series. News from MotoGP this week, as Paul Espargaro has announced that he will be leaving the KTM team and joining Marc Marquez at Honda for the 2021 season. Champion of MotoGP 2 in 2013, the Spaniard put in some really impressive performances for KTM over the last few seasons. But he will now be penning a 2-year deal with Honda and racing alongside one of MotoGP's all-time greats. Will this kick him on to become world champion? We'll see when the season starts. Follow Is It Fast on your social media platform of choice to keep up with all the latest car and motorsport news.